Hello there, Humphrey Pirate here and I'm with Developer Ake here, Vultr. In today's Tech Talk, we'll discuss generating videos with Stable Diffusion and Vultr Cloud GPU with an end goal of creating high quality videos using images. To begin with, Stable Diffusion is an open source generative AI model that is developed and maintained by StabilityAI. It enables you to generate high quality videos based on static input images. It supports multiple video resolutions, formats, and frame rates. There are multiple versions of the Stable Video Diffusion model. These include the best image-to-vid model that supports up to 14 frames in your generated videos. The image-to-vid XT model allows you to generate up to 25 frames in your generated videos, whereas the image-to-video XT 1.1 model includes much improved features and also enables you to run 25 frames in your generated videos. To use Stable Video Diffusion models in your applications, you can get the models from Hugging Face, StabilityAI, or GitHub to actually implement them in your workflow. And in order to actually generate videos with Stable Video Diffusion, you have to input a static image to work as your input, specify a video resolution, the number of frames and frame rate. But before that, you have to set the output video quality and format you would like to export this new video. Based on this background, let me take you right into a demo where we shall actually use the Vultr Marketplace ConfigUI application to actually implement a Stable Video Diffusion workflow and convert generated AI images into AI generated videos. And so, without any further ado, let me take you right into the process. So as I have noted, I have already deployed a ConfigUI server using the Vultr Marketplace application. And so let's actually access this interface. So as you can actually see in this workflow, ConfigUI generates AI images. However, our end goal is to generate videos using the Stable Video Diffusion model. So right within this default interface, let's enter a text prompt such as a mountain bike rider moving down slope on tarmac. And now let's actually see if we can get a nice image we can actually generate into a video. So click Q prompt to actually start this process and give it a moment for Stable Diffusion to actually generate an image. So as you can see in this output, we have a very fine image of a mountain biker riding a bike. However, this is the default workflow and we would like to improve it with even more features. Let's open the ConfigUI manager and install some custom nodes. So within the search bar, let's enter resize to get a new resize node that can actually resize our images that we've generated with Stable Diffusion. And then a new node is VHS, which enables Stable Video Diffusion to export your videos in multiple formats such as MP4, WebP, and all supported formats you would like. So let's install these new custom nodes and make sure that Stable Video Diffusion can actually generate videos in whichever quality and in whichever format we would like to generate into. So let's restart the ConfigUI session in order to actually save our workflow changes. Let's first of all delete this save image node and replace it with resize in order to resize whichever generated image we shall get from the Stable Diffusion XL model that is actively in use. So let's also add a new preview node to preview the image before it's actually sent to Stable Video Diffusion for processing. So let's use VAE decode to image resize and let's output the image resize image for previewing before we actually apply it. So let's go up here or anywhere within your ConfigUI workflow and let's add some new nodes for Stable Video Diffusion. The first one is the checkpoints loader for image to video models. And let's put it right here. Let's add the SVD conditioning node as well. Let's add the sampler. Let's add the CFG guidance. Add VAE to decode the content. And finally, let's add the VHS combine node that we just installed earlier. So let's go ahead and organize this workflow And after doing that, we can safely generate videos with the Stable Video Diffusion. So just interconnect these nodes. For example, interconnect model to the guidance model, and then get the guidance to the sampler, and repeat this entire process and while everything is complete. But make sure that you connect VAE to the matching VAE in the conditioning tab and VAE in quad. So we've now interconnected this new workflow, but we've not actually set the Stable Diffusion model to use. So let's go ahead and actually click this checkpoint name and select SVD substances. By default, Stable Video Diffusion is available in the Vultr Marketplace application for ComfyUI. And now that we have this, in our workflow, we've not connected the input image. You can either load a new node, which could be load image, to actually define an image to load. But for our case, we are generating images and then actually converting them to videos. So let's come down here to our image resize and connect the image resize output as the input image to the model. So this is how our workflow looks like, and we are ready to convert any generated images into videos with Stable Video Diffusion. But before we do that, let's define the large slide or the large resolution we can export after the resized image. So let's set this to 1024, and let's set the output video in the video combine node to MP4 instead of GIF for an improved quality. And we would like the frame rate to be 24 frames per second instead of 8 frames, and click OK. So with this new workflow, let's click Q prompt to actually run the image and export the generated image. So keep monitoring the processes, and while we have actually got a new AI generated image of a biker, let's see what the generated video will look like. So just wait for the sampler process to complete. And now within the video combine tab, which will have the final output, let's see what the model actually generates. So you can see that in the final output, our AI image is now generated and converted into a video with Stable Video Diffusion. So just to take you through again into this workflow, we've used the Stable Diffusion XL model to generate an image, and we've used the Stable Video Diffusion model to actually get and convert this image into an actual video. But as noted earlier, the default Stable Video Diffusion image to video model uses 14 frames for your generated video. So if you'd like to change the generated frames, simply download the substances for Stable Video Diffusion XT and add them to your ComfyUI models. And so, just like that, we have converted this AI generated image into an AI generated video with Stable Video Diffusion. So you can always modify this ComfyUI workflow to match your needs and to actually define the quality of the generated video. All in all, Stable Video Diffusion enables you to generate high quality videos right from static images. Whether you generate these images using models such as Stable Diffusion XL or any other Stable Diffusion model, you can transform these images into highly engaging videos depending on your needs. And so, I hope you did enjoy this Tech Talk, and if you did, I'd like to thank you for watching and see you in the next Vultr Tech Talk.